Welcome back. This is vlog number 2 of the BSPP outreach series. If you haven't watched vlog number 1, in which I described the outreach project and the science underlying it, then I encourage you to do so before watching this video. Otherwise, today I'll be talking you through the process of this outreach project from start to finish, and also giving you some general tips for organizing yourself. So this project started back in 2019 to raise awareness of 2020 being the UN International Year of Plant Health. My PhD supervisor, Gail Preston, and her postdoc, Lauren Chappell, they decided to organize some outreach activities. So our lab started thinking up ideas, and since Dutch elm disease turned 100 years old in 2020, it seemed like a good fit. I was in charge of gathering information, and I quickly found some very interesting photos of Oxford before the epidemic. So what you have to know is that Oxford had a very large population of ancient elms, and they all eventually had to be felled. For example, there used to be a whole entire avenue of English elms in Christchurch Meadows, and the photo of that avenue of elms can actually be easily found online on HEIR. HEIR. It's the website dedicated to Oxford University archiving. It's a great resource if you're interested. I recommend it. Jumping forward to 2021, I had gathered together a set of photos and figures, and we partnered with Oxford Harcourt Arboretum to put together a trio of information boards that would be displayed in the woods. We're about to print the boards off, and on top of that, the Arboretum have kindly agreed to let us plant a new resistant breed of elm next to the lecterns, so visitors can see the closest thing possible to a healthy adult elm tree. Alright, so now I want to make a real quick fire list of resources that I recommend, and I think if you're planning to start an outreach project, I would recommend looking into, or even if you're into science communication. So first of all, this one is obvious. Do not forget university and library archives. They have a wealth of information, and they go from anything from gardening reports to student photos and anything in between. Likewise, herbaria, botanic gardens, arboreta are great places to start looking. Even if they're not local, the chances are they are already doing some outreach and site communication, and they can really build a network and resources for you. Alumni networks and local communities, parishes, that sort of thing are great if you need some very local information. You'd actually be surprised how much people remember. Another thing to consider, the pandemic made it worse, but these types of projects take very long, and they always will take longer than you think they will, like everything in academia. This project, for instance, started in November 2019, and it will come to an official end in May of 2021. That is half of my PhD. Thankfully, I had the support of my whole lab and even more people. It takes a whole village, as they say, and I strongly recommend doing outreach as a group because it's so demanding, but it is definitely worthwhile, and if you can do it with a group of people, it's manageable. You'll likely require some funding, mostly printing or illustration costs, and science societies like BSPP are exceptional in supporting a range of outreach activities. We are grateful to BSPP and UKRI BBSRC for funding this project. Science communication is about bringing reliable, accurate, and informative science to the general public. So you want to plan ahead of time to have a way to measure the impact of your work, to make sure that it is truly science communication. So these are all like general tips for planning your outreach activities. If you want to hear more about how we try to be more inclusive during this project, then please watch vlog number 3. Thank you for watching. See you in the next vlog. Bye.